Right, we back. I know we've been gone for 2 weeks, but we're back today, and we got 2 really awesome contestants that are gonna go at it for the Dean's List starting 5 on R&B GOATs of all time, but these are for the female R&B legends of all time. So, we have 2 great contestants, but right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna give some time for you all to get out here and get into the comments. When you come out, hit the smash like love button just so that we can share this to as many people, get the algorithm going so as many people that can find it and watch it. Oh yeah. All right. We also have a few other things that we're going to do on today. Some acknowledgments that we're going to make on today as well. There we go. Hey, Mercy, first out that I see a comment for. So we're going to get everybody in here, put a comment in there. Also, hit that like, hit the like, love, hit that love button as well. We glad to be back out here. Glad that you're tuning in, wherever you're watching from, whichever platform you're watching from. We're just glad that you're here with us today. Make sure that you go out there, hit that like, love button on Facebook, or if you're in YouTube, hit it, smash it there as well. We got 2 really great contestants that are going to have some fun with it on today. We're going to give it a little time though. Still early. It's about 6:02, so we're going to give it a few more minutes for everybody to get out here. And when you're coming out here, just tell us where you're watching it from. Where are you tuning in from? Just give us where you're tuning in from. It is the Dean's List. Dean's List platform. Okay, I see Miss Loveness out here, and she's watching from Zambia. Okay. All right. They waving the flags. Okay, I see you, Zambia. I'm doing well. How are you on today, Miss Loveness? Belita, it's good to see you out here. Where are you watching from? Let me see if I missed it. Zambia. Okay. All right. So Zambia is representing early on today. Oh, yeah. Mercy. All right. We're going to give it some more time. I know it takes a few minutes for this to get out on Facebook for people to know that we're live. So we're going to give it a little bit of time because I don't want to miss out on celebrating somebody's birthday was yesterday. And we're going to acknowledge and have a good time celebrating. Okay. Sweet. Miss Nisha's on both. All right. As you're coming in, just hit that like button, smash the like button, whatever platform you're on. Also, drop in the comment section where you're watching from. Gonna have some cool questions for you. And who knows, may have a chance to win a prize on today. We've been gone for a couple of weeks, but we're back today. We're excited about being back today. I still see them coming in. Hey, Precious. Good to see you. Glad you're in here today. Yes, welcome back. Glad to be back. Glad to see you all. Drop in there. Let us know where you're watching from. Make sure you hit the like. Martha, welcome. Good to see you. Glad you're in here with us. Oh, yeah. Nana out here. Yes. Man, we got a cool show for you again. We've been out for 2 weeks. Nigeria. Okay. Love it, Precious. We got Nigeria watching. But what we're going to do real quick while people are still tuning in, I think she's back on live with us. Is Miss Nisha still here with us right now? Let me see if she's still here. Okay, I see some more Zambia flags coming up. Oh, yeah. Martha, Zambia. I know I put a message out maybe a couple of days ago. I don't know, maybe, or was it yesterday? I think it was the day before yesterday. How's everybody feeling? So, how's everybody doing that's tuning in right now? I know the world is crazy. There's so many things going on. Everybody's safe. Is everyone feeling safe right now? Okay, yeah, yeah. Keep dropping the flags. Keep putting the flags out there. I love it. David Israel. Hey, how are you, sir? Drop in there. Drop it in there. Tell me where you're watching from. Oh, I see. Nigeria. Perfect. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. So it's about 6:08 here, Eastern Standard Time, PM. And I see Miss Nisha was here. Her line may have dropped on us. But what I like to do every week, okay, she is here. Okay, I was told that she is here. Every week, if we have a special day for one of our contestants, we like to give them some love. And just so happened on today, one of our contestants is going to be a part of the show on today. Her birthday was yesterday. So we're going to give some special love from Mr. Sage himself to Miss Nisha. Bring Miss Nisha on out here so that she can see Sage sing her happy birthday. Let's do it for her real quick. There she is.
Happy birthday to you, my dear friend. Today is your birthday, so I need you to farabale, my friend. It is your day, and I felicitate with you on your birthday. My friend, it is your day, and I felicitate with you on your birthday. Happy birthday to you. You know, go die young, go. Happy birthday to you. You will live long and strong. Happy birthday to you. Ojoojúmọ́ lájọyọ̀. Happy birthday to you. Èní ọjọ́ rẹ ni. Can I see you stand up to celebrate with the celebrant? Can I have the celebrant come forward? Are you ready? Farabalẹ̀, kò mọ́lẹ̀. Aha! Kò mọ́lẹ̀, farabalẹ̀. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you.
Sage gave it to her. What you think about that, Nisha? Did you like
I
it?
appreciate you. Hey, I love it. I love it. Thank y'all so much for it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Sage, that's an original tune. So I know you probably haven't heard that version of Happy Birthday before, right?
And I haven't.
All right, sweet. Yeah, Sage, he did a great job with that, and we like playing it for definitely for our birthday contestants. So let's give it up in the chats. Miss Nisha, her birthday was yesterday, so let's show her some love there. Happy birthday to her on yesterday.
Thank y'all. Big 33, big Pisces energy.
Oh, nice. So since I have you out here first, let's go ahead and jump into it. So tell everybody where you from.
I'm originally from North Carolina, but I'm staying in Dallas, Texas. Listen, big energy.
Big energy. For the ones listening, I told her like I'm from the South a little bit myself. So I love hearing that Southern drawl. So she got that Carolina drawl on her. So
Yes.
what do you love most about music? Tell me that.
Music is like a express, like you could be able when you don't have the words. Sometimes just the sound, the beat of the drums, it just make you feel free. You could connect with it on either way. It's sometimes it's tell a
Yes,
story that you can't even articulate.
I agree. I agree. What's your favorite genre of music? Let me ask you that before we dive into this R&B female version. What's your favorite genre?
R&B. I definitely
So,
R&B.
okay, so we in your sweet spot.
Oh yeah, that's why I said if you know music, you know music.
You spot on. You are spot on. So we got Miss Nisha out here, just turned sweet 33, and she's ready. Well, before I move on to the next one, tell us if you win on today, what is the charity that you're going to give your donation or put your donation towards?
Now that I honestly don't know, but
Okay,
9 times out of 10 will go to the children because that's our next generation.
I love it. Okay, so to the children, I love it. We're
Yeah,
going to take a note of that.
whichever one who need it, it's for the kids.
It's for the kids. I love it. All right, so we're going to write that down. Well, thank you for being a part of today. We're gonna have some fun with this. I can't wait to see who your goats of all time on the female R&B Hall of Fame, and you get your starting five. So we got your starting five locked in there, and we're gonna talk through them a little bit. Okay,
Okay, sounds good.
sounds great. If we could bring on Miss Tia.
Hey,
Hey, Tia, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. Man, we're excited to have you on today as well. So tell us, where are you from originally, and then where you're at now?
I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio, but now I'm in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, we got two that are in Dallas, Texas. What are the odds of that? Now, so with Cleveland, funny enough, we had another contestant. Everyone in the chat that's been following us for a while, Joseph Clark, he was from Cleveland, still from Cleveland, and he won it the last, is it the last two times? I think he's won the last two challenges. No, let me correct myself. He lost the first one, but the other contestant gave their donation to Joe for him to use it for his charity of his choice. But then he did come back and win the next time.
I relax.
All right, so let's see if Cleveland stands up again and if Cleveland can hold it down.
Too much pressure. Too much pressure.
Okay, so let me ask you the same question. What do you love about music?
Um, like you said, it's like the soundtrack. Depending on what mood you in, what vibe you in, it's always some song you can play to put on that just kind of speaks to the mood, speaks to the vibe. So, soundtrack for life.
Soundtrack for life. I love it. I love it. And then what is your favorite genre of all time?
R&B slash neo soul. I'm kind of a little mix of both.
Neo soul. I love it. Cool. So we kind of in your wheelhouse as well. So I'm excited to see. So everybody in the thread, what I'm excited to see is who the heavy hitters are that each of these phenomenal contestants selected for their starting five. Now, I will say that Tia was telling me before we got on the call is that she thought she was just going to select hers. And she was like, I,
Yes.
I didn't anticipate that I was going to have to come up here and stand on it. And I told her, well, you're going to be debating against me because I got me some names over here too. And I want to see if any of my names are going to be on either of their starting five list. So we're going to have some fun with it. So Tia, real quick before we move on, tell me if you win, what is the charity of your choice?
I'm gonna feed Cleveland's food bank.
Ooh, that's really nice. So,
Yeah.
Cleveland's food bank. Nice. Really nice. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So she still got roots in Cleveland and she still got a love for Cleveland. So everybody that's watching, tuning in, even if you watch it later on, just know that Miss Tia is sending some love back to, if she wins, sending some love back to Cleveland, Ohio. So we got a
Always.
good one for you on today. So, for the ones who are also watching, stay tuned because throughout this live show, I'm going to be giving some acknowledgments to a few people. I told you before that we don't do things just for gifts or prizes on the platform, but it's always good to give acknowledgement to people that do phenomenal things. So, throughout the couple of weeks, I have been out there watching. Most of you have been engaged. You've been sharing the platform. You've been putting comments out there. You've been very active and supportive of the platform, even with us not doing a live for the last 2 weeks. So I know that we're getting back in it, but I want to definitely make some acknowledgments throughout today's live. But before we do that, let's jump right into our starting five. And when we talk about starting five, I grew up basketball player, love basketball. I played point guard in school, and I really enjoyed being a point guard because the point guard is kind of the general on the court. That's the person that facilitates everything, make sure that the team is gelling, get everyone into their right place, make sure the ball is moving to the person that needs to handle the ball. So, with that said, we're going to start out with our point guard, and we're going to see who Miss Nisha selected for her point guard, and then we're going to come to Miss Tia, and we're going to see who she selected for our point guard. So, let's show Miss Nisha. Who did Miss Nisha select for her point guard?
So I tell you who I selected.
Ooh, we see it. That's a
Absolutely.
strong start.
I told you I'm
That's
starting off strong.
okay. So tell me why you selected Whitney Houston as your point. You came out swinging. Why did you select her as your point guard?
Because without Whitney, it's no R&B, it's no gospel, it's none of that. She is the voice. She is the anchor, the foundation of it. She could go R&B, she could go gospel, she could go rock, she could go pop. You get what I'm saying? She is the
I do.
foundation of it.
I do. And I think you said one word that was so spot on. You said that she's the voice. She's known as the voice. It's like more than anything else. It's like when you think of almost the perfect voice, you're like, oh, Whitney, the voice. So I do. That's a great start. Let's see what they're saying in the thread already. Absolutely awesome. Best one yet. Okay. All right, cool. Okay. So I love it. That's a good start. Now let's move on. Let's see what Miss Tia put for her point guard. Who we have for her point guard?
I chose Kiki Wyatt.
Ooh,
And
okay.
I will say, I do definitely agree Whitney was the voice. The only
Yes.
reason why I didn't choose her for that is because I chose her for something else. So it was
Okay.
like I had to find
Okay.
somebody else.
Okay. All right. So it seemed like you both were kind of locked in on Whitney, but Kiki Wyatt. Tell me what you love about Kiki Wyatt and what made you feel that she was the best person for that point guard role.
Kiki has, I want to say, about 3 to 4 octaves that she can go. She has a very low register, which a lot of women can't handle. And
Mhm.
she actually sings low songs flawlessly.
Yes.
Like I said, she's got a beautiful song. She does a lot of tributes to some of the greats and
Okay.
can out sing or hang with them.
Yes.
So I mean, I'm not gonna take her out of that, but
I love
she
it.
she can hold it.
She can hold it. So I love it. Okay. Cool.
I
So
like Kiki too, though.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I like
Kiki
Kiki
can
too.
sing. Okay, so we got Whitney on the board for point guard, and then we got Kiki Wyatt on the board for our point guard. So in the thread, everyone keep notes, keep track of who our point guards are for each of our contestants thus far, and then we're going to move over to our shooting guard. Now, before we go to the shooting guard, let's lay the groundwork for what a shooting guard is for basketball. I see you up there looking at it, Nisha. Yeah, she's looking. She said, okay, let's talk through it. Okay, so in basketball, the shooting guard, they're the showstopper. You give them the ball, and they're going to get a bucket. Your shooting guard is somebody that you're supposed to give them the ball, and they go get a bucket. So when we translate that over to singing, is that when they're hit makers, everything they do, this is gold. because they are the hit makers. They're the ones that always show up. They perform whatever music they put out there. It's going to hit the billboards. It's gonna just be a top legendary type of track, and they got that kind of show-stopping ability. So we'll say it like that. Show-stopping, because the ones in basketball is Michael Jordan, he's a shooting guard, right? Kobe Bryant, he was a shooting guard. So when we talk about those legendary knockdown, they're going to get you a bucket. Who's going to get you a bucket? We're going to come with you first, Tia. Who's going to get you a bucket? Every time they're going to get you a bucket.
I went with the vocal Bible, Brandy.
Ooh, okay. Now I know my brother's probably watching right now, Matthew, and this is probably his favorite. Like, yeah, this is his shooting guard too. So I know that he would love this one. Okay, but let me hear you. Why do you love this one so much?
I mean, honestly, I feel like Brandy has done so much. I mean, she's even dipped her toe into rapping lately. But she's done collaborations that have hit. Her ballads are wonderful. Her pop hits are great. She's had so many collaborations that it's like, I mean, who don't love a Brandy album? Who don't love a Brandy song?
No, you're right. You're right. I love it. Okay, cool. So we got Brandy on the board for a shooting guard. Now let's come on over to Nisha. Nisha, who do we got for your shooting guard? Who gonna get you a bucket? Woo! That's a heavy hitter. Wow. Okay. So Mariah. Now let's come back to you, Nisha. Why did you select Mariah Carey?
Because Mariah, she was young, she started it, she again, she laid the foundation of it. Like, no, she don't have no stage presence. Now her stage presence is horrible, but if I need a hit and I need for her to sing and I need for her to hit it, she's just gonna stand up, but she's gonna get up there and we're gonna make some hits.
She she has hits for days. You're 100% right. And she has a lot of, like, to what Tia was saying earlier, when it comes to like octaves, like
Yeah,
Mariah Carey hit notes. You like, how in the world do you belt that out?
yeah.
Okay. So now let's take a pause real quick because we didn't got through our point guard, we didn't got to our shooting guard. Now let's go to our thread in our chats. What do you all think about Brandy? So in the thread, let me know who's rocking with Brandy, and then let me know who says Mariah Carey. So who's rocking with Brandy? Who's rocking with Mariah Carey? And it looks like we're up to 80 out here watching right now, which is pretty dope. So let's get out there and put out there who's saying Mariah Carey for your shooting guard and who is saying Brandy for your shooting guard. We're gonna give it a quick second or so.
But I was stuck though between Mariah and Mary J.
And yes. I'm
Yeah,
keep.
we
I
got.
told you, I'm
We
making
got.
some notes.
I was like,
I'm
we
making.
got second runner ups and stuff. I got some. I could have made some changes.
You get what I'm saying? Like when I tell you,
Yeah.
I'm like, no, because I play basketball too. So I'm like, hey, who I need to come off the bench. But if I need to take it to the ship, oh yeah, this gonna be my substitute right there. Mary J gonna be my substitute for real.
Because I'm just went like I'm over here putting some notes down, and I'm just seeing who didn't make our top five. I'm seeing who didn't make our starting five, and I want to see if there's anybody that I can find that should beat any of the ones that you have in your starting five. So far, you all have a solid start. But I'm gonna see if I can find some holes, and if I can find some holes in it, look at your face. I see it already, Nisha. She said you ain't gonna find none. All right, cool. So we're looking in the thread. I see Mariah Carey. I think I've seen Brandy already. Let's see who else we see out here. Brandy, Mariah Carey. What do we got? I see some more Mariah. Okay, I see some more Brandy coming up.
But Brandy was good too, though.
It was. Yeah. It was. She
Brandy
was.
was good.
Okay. All right. So they're still putting them out there. All right. So with that, let's go on to what our small forward is. So let me give again context. Let's say what a small forward is. The small forward on a basketball team is your Swiss Army knife. So they really don't have any flaws. They can handle the ball, they can shoot the ball, score the ball, but they also can rebound. They also can guard multiple positions. So they don't just stick to one position, they can guard multiple positions. So they're kind of like they can do it all. They're very accommodating to numerous positions on the floor. So with our with our singer, who is our Swiss Army knife that they kind of don't miss and they can kind of do it all. They can just do it all. So now we're going to go to our small forwards and let's start with Birthday Girl. Let's go to Nisha. Woo! That's a heavy hitter to start with your Swiss Army knife. Okay. You just came with all hit.
I know I say if you know music, it's gonna be a little easy.
Okay. Yeah. Beyonce. Okay. So we got Beyonce on the board as the small forward. Okay. Anybody in the thread in the chats that don't agree with Beyonce? Anybody thumbs up for Beyonce? Thumbs down for Beyonce? Let's see what they say in the thread. And while they're working in the threads to tell us what they think about the Beyonce pick with our small forward, now we're on to Tia. Let's see who Tia's flexible, versatile player is. Let's bring them on. Let's bring her out.
See, I said Anita Baker, but my thought process was a little different than what your explanation was. I will agree Beyonce can do it all. I looked at it like anybody 40 and up on Saturday morning, you had to hear Anita Baker. Like she pretty much staged like everybody's household for years. So that's how I looked at it then. But yeah, I do agree
And
Beyonce would
you're
do that.
And with what you're saying, there is no doubt. For me, Anita Baker, I think, is undervalued in a lot of rooms. So I love that you brought her out because when it comes to that voice, hers is butter. Like that lower register and that jazz, smooth, easy on the ears, and she got hits. My sister, she is a huge Anita Baker fan. So I love Anita Baker. That is a great pick, and she is definitely versatile as well. So two heavy hitters. Now let's put it on into the thread, into the chats. And in the chats, let us know what you think about Beyonce, and then let me know what you think about Anita Baker. So take a second, put Beyonce, Team Anita Baker.
And was that for like the culture and the impact, right?
It was. So I didn't say that part, but thank you for bringing that back up, Nisha. So for the small forward, when it comes to the music, one of the explanations is also for the culture and the influence, which for the culture, definitely a Beyonce. But I will say for the influence, Anita Baker was a huge influential person for a lot of the vocalists that are even today. They give a lot of love to Anita Baker.
And
Okay,
like I was stuck between Beyonce and Aaliyah because Aaliyah started it.
Now, I didn't see Aaliyah yet, and I was just making sure that she didn't get left out of the conversation. Now, her time ended much sooner, and we don't know how it would have turned out. But for that short window of time, Aaliyah, Aaliyah, for the culture, influence, dancing, all the thing, entertainer, performer, Aaliyah, top notch. You're 100%.
My backup for this one was Mariah Carey. And I thought about it in terms of all the little young kids nowadays, they're going to hear all her Christmas stuff. Like Mariah has Christmas on lock. You can't go anywhere without knowing Christmas. Yes. So I looked at it like her impact is still going to continue to go for years just because of her Christmas album. So
you spot on. Now I do see some people out, but Shay, I seen a Shay out there. They didn't select Aaliyah, so we can't give nobody credit for Aaliyah. She's putting Aaliyah with all the hearts. I'm like, yeah, Aaliyah would have been a great one. But nobody get that vote because Aaliyah wasn't on the board. But I do see some Team Beyonce, and I've seen a few Team Anita. So I've seen Team Anita, and I see definitely Beyonce. Love it. All right, so now, okay, no, go ahead. Let me hear what you're gonna say.
And like I said, the only reason why I didn't stick with Aaliyah because she had a small, small.
Yeah, absolutely. Sample size. I think we got some connectivity issues with Nisha, but she'll be back. But yeah, she had a small sample size. And while we're waiting on Nisha to come back, it gives me a good chance to kind of come back out and talk to everybody that's in the threads right now. Right now, I'm looking out there and it looks like we have about 255 people watching right now. So I know even after this is over, people are going to go back and watch it later on. But we have a lot of eyes watching. So right now is the good time for me to say, what I'm doing on today when it comes to acknowledgments. I do want to acknowledge people right now. And I didn't tell you what the acknowledgments would be. And I did that specifically because I didn't want you to do something just to see if you would get a prize for it. I wanted you to do it just because you like to do it or something that you had a passion for. So, right now, what I want to give acknowledgments for are people that are supporting the Dean's List platform. This means they're sharing it, they're commenting, they're liking it, they're inviting friends to it. And there's something that I get every week is activity log on who's the most active on the platform. And I'm happy to say that I'm choosing the top 4 people that were the most active on the platform over the last week. So I'm just using the ones over the last week. And the top 4 for the ones that were the most active on the Dean's List platform was Lizzie Gold. So, Lizzie, I don't know if you're out there right now, but if you are, put a comment out there. Let me know that you're here, you're watching. Lizzie Gold, you were the most active over the last week. So, I want to give you a shout out and I'll reach out to you after this live to show some love to you. For everyone else that are out there watching, just make sure you stay engaged with the platform, share, invite people to it. You just never know when I may just pop up and show you some love. So, Lizzie Gold, we're going to show you some love after this live today. Another is one of the first ones that I've seen his name pop up on the platform, but I definitely got to show some love to him. His name is Enoch. If you go out there and you see the activity log on the Dean's List page, you'll see his name is the number 2 on the list, and it's Enoch. So I'll be reaching out to you as well, Enoch. Then moving down to number 3 on the board. Yeah, that's all right, Tia. Let's give him a little clap. I like it. I like it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I see you, Nisha. Yeah, yeah. I like it. I like the fingers. All right, so we're up to 355 people tuning in. So we're gonna keep the party going. Rollator, I know that I see you all the time out there sharing. I see you out there commenting. I see you out there showing love. Okay, Lizzie, I see you out there. Congratulations to you. I'll be reaching out to you. So Rollator, you're always a part of the activities, the comments, sharing, inviting people to the platform. So I want to show you some love after the live today. And then this is a new one for us. It's Elizabeth Nana. She's been rocking out with us for the last, I'd say, close to a month. And when I say that she's gone hard for the platform, every day that I look up, man, it's tons of things that she's sharing, that she's posting, that she's engaging with, and getting people to the platform. So, Elizabeth Nana, thank you for all you're doing to help promote the platform, push the platform, get it out there to everyone that you're in contact with. So, those are the top 4 with the activity to the Dean's List platform. So we're going to show you all love after the live on today. I have some other things that I'm going to do, but before I do that, let's move to the power forward. So our power forward, this is our powerhouse. I believe this is the one with our stage presence. It's the one that can command the stage. You're just locked in. When they stand on stage, whether they're dancing, whether they're singing, whether they're just with the stool and a microphone, you're captivated and you can't turn your eyes off of them. This power forward is a powerhouse. So I'm going to come to Tia first. Tia, who's your powerhouse?
Hands down, Fantasia.
Ooh,
if you have
okay.
ever seen Fantasia perform live, she is going to dance. She is going to kick her shoes off, dance around barefoot. She getting security involved. If the stage ain't too high, she gonna climb down, go in and out through the crowds. She gonna be in your face, getting you to dance. Fantasia gives you concerts. She
Okay, so
gives you
she gonna
life.
give you a show. Okay, she gonna give you
Yes,
life. When I think of
yes.
Fantasia, I think of a church singer. Like she's gonna sing until veins coming out of her neck. She gonna give you everything she got, isn't she?
Don't forget she a DC girl. She gonna shake everything with the music and everything. Everything gonna be shaking left and right. It's a good time. It is a great time.
It's a good time. All right, Tia. It's a good time. How many times have you seen Fantasia?
I think I've seen her 3 times.
Okay, so you do like her. You've gone seen her three
Yeah,
times.
she gives good show.
You're a
It's
good
good
show.
dressing. Yeah.
I love it. All right, Tia. So we got Fantasia on the board. So everybody in the thread that's commenting, that's getting them some love on today, just know that Fantasia's on the board for the power forward for Tia. Now we're gonna come over to Nisha. Nisha, who do you have as your power forward on today? Woo! All right. All right, Nisha. So tell me, why is Janet your power forward?
But the reason why I pick Janet because again, when it come to concerts, is more so of like the sex appeal,
Okay.
you know, and I don't know if I can say that, but again,
Yeah.
like, hey, she had it,
Yeah.
once she step on the stage, that's it.
Right. And we talked about 90s in one of our previous shows. We said what was the best era for R&B music, and everyone said the 90s was the best era for 90s music. And when you think of probably female R&B vocalists from the 90s that kind of had the full package, Janet delivered on a show. She kind of gave you a little bit of everything. Like T is saying, like one of those that when they're on the stage, they're doing they're giving you everything. So okay, I get it. All right, so we got Janet Jackson, Miss Jackson, and then we got Fantasia, who's gonna take you to church. She gonna sing until the veins are coming out of her neck. She gonna give you everything. Tia says she gonna give you life. She gonna shake and everything. She's gonna give you a full show. So
Honey, because
in
them
the
shoes coming off after the second song.
shoes are coming off like a church service when they kick the
They
heels
coming
off
off.
and they go, yeah, absolutely. So in our thread, let me see what you got. Jackson. Ooh, I see a lot of Jackson. And then let's see if we got Fantasia. If you don't know how to spell Fantasia, just say fan. Fan.
Hey, but on TikTok, Fantasia do be having a crowd going. Yeah, and I would definitely go to a Fantasia. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, Fantasia, ever since American Idol, man, she's just a pure knockdown singer. You're
Yeah.
100% right.
Nisha, next time she comes, let me know. We'll go, honey. She gonna get everybody hyped. She get the security guards going, honey. It'll be pumped.
We could definitely go. We could definitely do that.
I love that. I love it. Two of the Dallas contestants now, man. They both in Dallas. Okay, I do see 90s. They saying like, yep, 90s was the best era for R&B. All right, I'm loving that. All right, so before we go to who our center is, I'm gonna do something else really quick because I want to show a little bit more love before we
Hey,
get to our center. All right, so in our thread, everybody that's listening right now in our thread, put a number because it's going to be a month. How long have you been locked in with the Dean's List? Put a number in there of how long you've been locked in with the Dean's List. So if you've been locked in for 6 months, just put a 6 out there. If you've been locked in for 2 months, for 5 months, for 8 months, just put that number in. I want to see how long you've been locked in with the Dean's List. So I'm gonna be watching in the thread. Put in there how long you've been locked in with the Dean's List. Now, the Dean's List has only been going live for less than a year. So we've been going live in less than a year. So there's no one in there that's going to put 5 years in there because we haven't been out here for 5 years. So 1 through 12, you can put 1 through 12, but most of you probably have been locked in less than 9 months. So let me know how long you've been locked in with the Dean's List.
oh, hey, you know who another
Okay.
good stage performer is?
Yeah, tell me who. Oh, I see some 3s. I see some 2s. Okay. Keep them coming. I love it. 3, 2 months. Who is it, Nisha, while we're looking out here to see how long they've been locked in with the Dean's List?
Tina Turner. But
Okay.
she's
I'm listening.
pop.
I do. Well, rock
Rock,
too. You could,
rock.
Rock.
yeah, I would say rock. Yeah. Okay,
But
man.
she
Somebody said 9 months. Okay. Let me see that name. Oh, yes. And she has been 9 months, 9 months strong. Belita. Oh, yeah. Loveness, 10 months. So, yeah, you've been with us since we started it. I think I saw another 10-month out there. All right, Lizzie Gold. And then if today's your first day locking in with us, man, we're gonna show you love on today too, man, because we're glad that you joined us. Yeah, and I see Nisha, your first day today. Tia, your first day today locking in with the Dean's List. And anyone out there that's viewing for the first time on today, I'm glad that you took time out to be with us. So I'm seeing some 3 months, some 2 months. I see some more threes and some. I see some said I've been rocking the longest. Okay. I see 10 months. Unk, yep, you have 12. 3, 2, 10. Love it. Cool. So while you all are putting in how long you've been with the Dean's List, don't let it stop there. We're going to keep pushing, going to keep staying locked in with us. For the ones that are watching right now, this is the only thing I'm going to ask from you. If you can go out there and hit the like, hit the love button on whatever platform you're watching from, just help us get some love out there. And let me see after we go off this live that I can go back here and see how many of you smash that like and that love button. So just do that simple thing for me. I appreciate it. Now let's go to who is the person. The center is the glue person. They hold everything together. And this is one of the most dynamic parts when we talk about the singers. This is our almost like our foundation person as our center. So with that said, I'm going to start with Nisha. We're going to end this with Nisha. Come on, Nisha, tell me who your center is.
Man, the foundation, literally.
Woo. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. The foundation. Spot on. We got Aretha. Aretha hit the board.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got. For the ones who may not know who Aretha is, give us a quick second. Who is Aretha? Tell us what Aretha is and what she means to music and to R&B, but to music in general.
I just feel like
To you,
I
it doesn't have to be like
oh,
technically what it is that she did for music, but to you, what does Aretha mean to you?
women.
I love it.
That's it. That's all you can say is women because that song RES the respect. That's it. That's it. That's all you got to say. That's all
Yeah.
you got to say. And she just stand up for, you know what I mean? Like for women in general, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter the color, it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? She is a a girl's girl, put it like that. And I
I
I
love
got
agree.
the
it.
word for you. I got the word for you. She's the
Yeah.
archetype.
I
Yep.
like that. Absolutely. She definitely is. Absolutely is. Yeah, I don't think I can add anything to it. So instead of me trying to add to what you all said, which is spot on, let's go ahead and move up to Tia. Tia, who is your architect?
See, after she said Aretha, I'm a little embarrassed, but I said Whitney Houston
Oh,
because I
no,
looked
that's the
at
voice.
her for her catalog depth, her longevity. Like she is going to remain a constant.
Yes.
So I went that way.
Man, you can't go
Didn't
wrong with
think about Aretha though.
you can't go wrong with either of those. So in our chat, in our thread, go out there and tell me Whitney the voice. We going with Aretha the pioneers. The voice, the pioneer. Who you got in the thread for the center? They both had longevity. I guess you could say Whitney 80s all the way up until she passed away. And then Aretha, we going back to the 60s all the way up through kind of like 2000. Like I think she may have had, I know 90s because even on Waiting to Excel, she was on the soundtrack for Waiting to Excel, and that's the 90s. And I want to say that she might have even had a song in the 2000s. So she probably over 40, 50 years span. And then Whitney Houston, you're talking a good 30 maybe years. So, all right, I
Yeah,
see
because
some
she had a
Aretha.
rose to the rose.
Yes, you're right.
That
You're
was in
right.
2000s.
Yep, you're right. You're right. She's the best. Okay, so I see some Aretha out there. They giving some Aretha love. Okay, I still see some love out there. All right, so this is the part of the show when I get to say some people that was left off the list. And let's see if it crossed any of our contestants' minds. Now, they did mention a few. So those few that they mentioned as some runner-ups, I don't get the privilege of bringing them into it because they took them off my list. So with the Aaliyahs, with the Mary J's, and some of them they took them off my list. So I can't. So they were in their mind. They left them off for a reason. But now I'm gonna hit them with some other people that may have been left off their radar, and I want to see if they were left off their radar for any particular reason. All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
Ready. All right, cool. So let me start with a haymaker. Let me start with a really big one. And let's see what the reason for leaving her off of our list. Shaka Khan.
I don't think Shaka was considered R&B because I thought
Influential
about
when
her.
when we say through the fire, yeah, I was about to say Kanye West. But yeah, like so um can't nobody like those are R&B tunes.
See, I'm
Yeah,
like, I
but
looked at it. I looked at like when did R&B really start? Because R&B wasn't a category back when most of
It
them
was not.
started.
I agree.
So
It
I
was
didn't
not.
really think about. I thought about Shaka, but I was like, no, she kind of was really actually like I think what was it? It wasn't. It was like soul. So was Aretha, honestly. So that's why
It
I kind of
was.
left her off because I was like R&B really wasn't them.
It wasn't true. It was not a category. You're 100% right. Um, but I guess when I'm thinking of it migrating over into like the R&B era, some of those songs like "Can't Nobody" and all, it's like I think that you would put them into that R&B type of space more than soul. When I think of soul, definitely Aretha Franklin. I think of soul. I think of Otis Redding. I think of some of them really heavy hitters, those soul singers. Uh, so okay, all right. So Shaka Khan, you had it in your mind, Tia. Nisha, it don't like it even crossed your mind.
I mean, it did, but at the same time, like when we talking about, I mean, like Shaka and Aretha, they
Yeah,
still in the same. You get what I'm saying? They
I
they
do.
have,
I
but
do.
it's just like if I had to pick Shaka over Aretha, Shaka coming off the bench now. I ain't gonna be. I'm a substitute for Aretha. I'm gonna tell you. You get what I'm saying?
She coming off the bench. Okay, I
Yes,
got you.
she
She,
coming off the bench,
she
but
a six man.
nah, yeah, nah.
Okay, okay. All right. So then let me hit you with another one then. Okay, we're gonna keep the party moving. Keep the party moving. This is one that I loved her in the 90s into the early 2000s from Sister Act when I saw Sister Act 2 and she sang the song on Sister Act 2. And T, you look like you lost. You ain't follow me yet?
I I,
Lauren
I
I
Hill,
thought
think
that
where
was
you
I
going,
thought
I'm
that
gonna
was a
tell you
great hit.
no.
Yeah, so
Lauren Hill.
Lauren Hill. Yeah, yeah, Lauren
Yeah, I'm
Hill.
gonna say no because to me, Lauren Hill started off as a rapper. She
Told you.
technically never really even crossed over till she crossed over to neo soul. She never
Okay.
hit R&B.
Okay, so you wouldn't put her in the R&B category at all?
I wouldn't, not because like I said, in terms of if we're gonna say the songs that she did were that, but I was thinking more of the categories they fell in. Like she
Okay.
never really kind of crossed that category. She went from rap and then it was like, okay, let me dibble dabble into soul, and then then she got babies and that just went left. So I was like, okay, but I'm
Oh, I
sorry, I was
love it.
taking a mile. I was taking a mile. I was taking a mile. Let me come back.
Oh man, I love it. Okay. All right. So Lauren Hill, we're
Well,
gonna
if
slide her.
if you pick Lauren Hill, you got to pick Jill Scott.
Well, I was gonna say Jill Scott was on it too.
See,
but
like
I agree with
I
what
said
T is about
Neo.
to say. She's
yeah,
gonna
but I'm
say
saying
neo soul. But for me, man, it's like a merging somewhat because D'Angelo to me could be an R&B singer, but you could say D'Angelo's a neo soul singer as well.
yeah,
You could say the same for sometimes with like a Maxwell. With some of them, is like they can dibble and dabble in both of those categories. They can go back and forth in both of those categories. So, okay, all right, I'm following you. I'm following what you're laying down up here to you.
yeah.
You're on the top of my screen. So, okay, I got you. Okay, this is somebody that you all. It would not have been in the topic or the conversation for me until you all stretch, especially you, Nisha. You stretch so far back to the 60s with Aretha, rightfully so. I get it. But then you open yourself up for me to come back with one that probably had a lot of hits, is in the 60 range, in the 60s, and I think a lot was very influential on a lot of the singers um, in today's
Yeah.
time, and that's Diana Ross.
Diana, but
Look
but
at
she
Tia's face.
but she was only with the Supremes.
Didn't she have a solo? I thought she had some
She,
solo
no,
hits.
she did, but she wasn't a great singer. I mean,
Okay, was
She
she
was she was- she
influential?
was she was she was good to look at on with eyes.
no, I wouldn't say that.
But I'm
I'd
just
say
saying.
she was she was really close to somebody that could put her in the mix.
We gonna say Barry?
Yeah, we're gonna say she was, she was, but she wasn't even the strongest Supreme.
So
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Like you really just like Diana? Diana?
okay.
No, yeah, I'm with Nisha now. Diana don't make the list for me.
So
No,
Diana off the list. Okay, so
Oh,
we
she gets
Diana won't.
respect, but not
huh?
on the list. No.
Yeah, no, she ain't on the list. She nowhere near.
Okay,
Mm.
If that's
okay.
so, I need to know where you going with this. If you got all these people here, Jasmine Sullivan better be on your list somewhere.
She was coming up. She was coming up
Okay,
on it.
okay. I was about to
Jasmine
come on
Sullivan was
now.
coming up next. I was
I'm
easing
waiting.
Jasmine in.
I'm waiting to hear Patty because I was gonna say Patty a couple
Well,
times,
Yeah,
but I
Pat.
stopped.
so I got a long list, and Patty was on the list. Patty LaBelle was on the
Okay.
list because when I said Shaka, Patty was on there too because they're in that same lane, same decade, genre, all of those things. Jasmine Sullivan was on there too. My Jasmine pushback was going to be for Fantasia because for me, it was like, is Jasmine Sullivan a better singer than Fantasia? So that's what I'm going to pose to you. And I think,
Absolutely.
Mm.
and I agree. I think she is, and I think she's had more hits than Fantasia.
No, I think she's got a deeper, sultrier voice, and
Okay,
it give you like like warm soup on a good day. Like it feels good to the soul.
yeah.
But she don't. To me, I think Fantasia can outdo her like head to head. Like I really do.
You think she
I
could
do.
outdo her? You do?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
Fantasia gonna like yes, I do. I do.
So I want to hear in the thread anybody, the ones that are still tuning in right now, and you've heard of. I see people putting Chris Brown. This is only our females on today, so Chris Brown can't be on this one. um, so who has heard of Jasmine Sullivan in our thread? So the ones that are watching, give me some love if you know who Jasmine Sullivan is, and then if you know who Jasmine Sullivan is, head to head, is Jasmine Sullivan or is it Fantasia? Who's a better vocalist as well as who has more hits?
And it's crazy because if you want to be honest, the only reason why Fantasia blew up, I'm not knocking Fantasia because she can't sing. The only reason why she blew up the way she did was because she was young on American Idol. She was the
Mhm.
first, what I'm saying, she did that. But after that, she kind of fell off after she did her two
Look at
albums.
Tia's face.
I'm saying after she did her two albums or whatever, and then she took a break.
Oh, that was on my list too. Hold on, I gotta pause you, Nisha, because this was on my list, but somebody beat me to it. Rihanna wasn't on either of your list either.
No.
Okay, I'm just saying that was in the thread. Somebody in the thread put Rihanna, and I think they're putting it because of the hits. I think they're putting it in because of the hits that she's had.
Gotta be. That's it. Gotta be.
I mean, yeah, but again, she had what? How many good albums?
Quite a bit. I mean, I don't know all of her music, but a lot
Right.
of
I
yeah.
I think it was like good 4 albums or whatever. And I mean, they still planning or whatever, but she
But
took that and went on to
but
somewhere else to be an
is she
entrepreneur.
Is she R&B? Because when she started, she was what is that like island music,
She
and
was.
then she transitioned to pop, and then she finally came over. But she ain't. I don't. Is she fully over? Is she fully in R&B? Like I think she
No,
got a big toe in it, but I don't think she's fully in it.
no,
She ain't all the way in it.
she took her toe out of that. She now she don't even care about it no more.
She don't. She's cosmetics now, right? She's
Yeah.
in the beauty industry, billionaire in the beauty industry.
I
Okay,
mean, she just always sounded sleepy in her songs too. So I can't. I really can't. Mm-mm.
Sleepy
I
is
mean,
crazy.
they were good, but she be like, yeah, yeah, say whatever. We can say whatever. All right, it's okay. Like she wasn't even fully woke. Like talent, but no, somebody she made
okay,
her albums while she was still in bed. I can't.
And then
okay.
also, she got popular because of the Chris Brown and upon the replay, you know what I mean? Like, no. So what is it that she did? And also, now without makeup, she a little, she's not too cute on the eyes. But however, However, I'm just hey, listen, we just gonna be honest on here.
Keep it real, right? Keep it
Yeah.
100.
I
I
mean,
love it.
she was kind of, mixed up in the Jay-Z era too, so he kind of helped to carry her too. So
True.
yeah. And honestly, if Aaliyah was alive, I don't think Rihanna would have ever crossed.
I don't think Beyonce would either.
That would have
Oh,
been
honey,
tough.
no, not even all. No,
No.
Beyonce got the machine behind her.
Yeah.
No,
This is another one that I had on the list. Thank you, man. The thread is lighting it up now.
I can't see the
You
thread.
can't see it, but
You
I
gotta press
can.
the button.
Yeah, I can see it now. And this is another one that was on my list, and I was just waiting for an opportunity to bring it back up. And you all probably gonna shoot it down, but they got Alicia Keys out here. Alicia Keys didn't make the list for anybody.
She would be my third point guard. No. Not third point guard. She would be my making hits.
Okay. Yes.
She coming off the bench.
Yes.
She coming off the bench. No.
She's still
Is
coming
she,
off.
is she on this team?
Huh?
Is she on this team? I
You
mean,
would put
she's
her on
talented.
R&B?
I don't know if I want to put her on R&B though.
What
Why
would you
not?
put her in?
I don't know. I just felt
I
like
think
she was
she's
more
won a Grammy in
soulish.
R&B. I think she's won a Grammy in the R&B category.
If I ain't got you, that's R&B. If
Yeah.
no one is R&B,
Yep.
it like you never see me again. That's R&B.
Yeah, she
Like
got
she
hits.
got some hits.
She got
Like
hits.
and that's R&B.
Okay.
So
I'm
you know
not
what I
mad.
said? She coming off the bench with Mariah. She not topping Mariah. I don't care. Making hits.
She might have made the D League for me. She might have made the D League. She ain't
She
in the
would've made the
NBA.
D-League.
She in the D League.
She in
Yeah.
the D-League. Okay,
No, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, she in
And
the
the
D
reason
League.
and the reason why I said that because again, Alicia, she was up there with Mariah, you know what I mean? But she wasn't that problem because I remember Alicia with the braids.
Yes.
With the
So
bad
that's when she would make
attitude.
yeah. And that's when she was making hits. You get what I'm saying?
She was.
But she won't make no more hits than Mariah. I'm sorry.
True. She was versatile in the sense that she could play music too. So she was
Yeah.
like a musician and she could write and she could sing. So no, I get it. But I love your response, your retort to it. It's like, yeah, she coming off my bench, but she ain't beating out none of my players. Like, yeah, my starting five, she not taking. But now we can go. You got some holes in yours, Tia. We're gonna talk through this. Now Fantasia. Alicia Keys would beat out Fantasia.
No.
She would not beat out Fantasia?
In what category? Vocally, no.
Okay. Vocally,
Because
you might have because we did see the Super Bowl commercial. I mean, when she did the Super Bowl with Usher, and they had to correct it a little bit.
She old.
Say it again.
no.
Was it cold out there?
No, I said she old.
Oh, old.
Oh
Gotcha.
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Her vocally, no. Fantasia would take her vocally. Now you right. The musicianship gets her a little extra point.
Yes.
Her writing has been excellent because I believe she wrote most of her joints.
Mhm.
I could even see Hitmaker maybe,
Okay. Yes.
but no. There is no Fantasia disrespect allowed. None. It's not happening. No.
We ain't putting up with that. She said we ain't
It's
putting
not
up with no.
Alicia would be the Prince in R&B on the female side.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Now I throw somebody out that we ain't talk about that I'll be honest, I don't even know if she's R&B, but her voice is beautiful.
Okay, give it to us.
Tori Kelly. Not even here.
Yeah. No, you're right. Tori Kelly definitely has a great voice. I don't think that anyone thought of her. Yeah. Meaning like on your end, and I didn't have her name written down either. Because I didn't think of her
really
as R&B
underrated.
though. Yeah, I didn't think of her as R&B though.
I don't think she gets put. I don't think she gets considered in that category because R&B is normally a black category.
I agree with you.
But like literally, her songs are R&B. Her voice is beautiful. Like
It is.
she even did the Mariah Carey tribute, and Mariah Carey stood up and gave her, a round of applause. Like she's vocally wonderful.
Yeah, she is. There's not too many that you could say are better than her when it comes to vocals. She got range. She got it all.
Nisha, we got to sing you some songs.
No. Because if you want, because I was thinking about what's that girl that keeps saying some Leona Lewis to keep bleeding, that bleeding love song.
Oh no.
The
I
old song
keep-
like in that.
No, keep bleeding. I keep bleeding. Hey, she got a nice voice too, but but she had lupus and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, y'all got to like when y'all listen to her,
Yeah.
bro, and she sound good live. And also Nicole Schwarzenegger, whatever her name, the
I
Pussycat
know who you
Dolls.
talking about. Yup.
Yeah, did she, bro? That's why I said I know music now. I listen to it. That,
See, her what was her bandmate beat her voice out. So no, that's why they broke up. What was the girl? Remember she had
Pussycat
that.
Dolls.
Yeah, remember they had a performance when the girl said, "Oh no, you ain't finna hold my voice in the back," and walked around, and that's why they broke up. Her own band member beat her out. No, I can't give a short swish nigga.
So let me give you
Question
this then.
for-
Let me get. I know who you talked about though, but let me give you all another one that hadn't made the list yet, and y'all probably gonna say nope. I know that she's R&B, so there's no question about that, no argument there. But what about Toni Braxton, who was an influential, like low register? I know that Anita Baker was her influence, so Anita Baker would be her influence, but she got hits for days too. She has a lot of hits. What are your thoughts
I
about
think
on Toni Braxton?
I think she would be a hit maker, and I think that's where she'd stay.
So she
I would
would be
say
the shooting guard
I would say culture
for the culture too. Absolutely, because she
for the
had the
culture.
look, she had the
Yeah, I can see
dance.
that.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see that.
Everybody wanted a pixie cut because
you
Tony had
did,
one.
and you said
Yeah.
it. You said it. Yeah, you
And
said it.
honestly, when you talk about impact, she did kind of change a lot of their contracts because that lawsuit she had with Babyface. So I feel you. I give you that. Okay, yeah, I get it. I like it. Yeah.
Okay, clack, clack.
Yeah, she's still coming off the bench though.
She's
She coming off the bench.
she's still coming off the bench. Okay, okay, we'll still bring her off the bench. Okay, so in our thread, everyone out there, okay, somebody put out there Tamar is better than
Tamar is a
Toni.
better singer.
Yes, she is a better
I
singer.
disagree. Disagree. I do not like Tamar. I do not like
Just
Tamar.
okay, take out her personality because the personality is garbage.
Yeah,
But her
Wait,
vocal range,
first of all, hold
but
on. Don't do that because that's my fellow Pisces.
I'm
Don't
sorry,
do
but
that.
you have to understand her personality is garbage.
oh man, I
She's
don't bang with
misunderstood.
Tamar.
No, it's
She's
garbage. She is
misunderstood.
misunderstood, but it's garbage. It's garbage. It's no way around it, honey. Don't. And every time you want to give her the benefit of the doubt, she do something. You be like tenderism. Just
Can't rock with it.
Tenderness.
tenderism. You can't take her.
But no, Tamar, she vocally, yes, I feel like because she could also do she also can do what's her
Tony.
Tony? She also
Yeah.
Yes,
can do
ma'am.
Tony as well. So yeah, vocally, absolutely.
Yeah.
Vocally,
I,
yes.
but I also, I mean, when everything, because all the sisters, they had their own group. The Braxtons, they had their own singing group.
Yeah.
But Babyface, was it Babyface or was it? I think they got signed under, uh, what is it? LaFay, what's the
No, I
name
think
of
it was wasn't it Arista?
Arista. Yes, it was. It was. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, they took Toni out of it, saying that she was the superstar. The other sisters sang background. I think for years they sang background for Toni. For
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
Toni was always the superstar of the group. The look,
She was.
for me, her voice, pure. It was just like velvet. Like she just had I just heard her live recently, like a week ago, and she sounds just as good live as she does on, which is big for me. Like some people on an album, you're like, oh man, they killing it, and then you hear them live, you're like, that's not the same
Yeah.
artist. Yeah, they don't sound the same at all. Toni sound no auto tune. She sounds just like herself live as she does on her album. So I give her a lot of credit for that. And she has lupus, so her going, I think it's lupus, right? I
Yeah.
think she said, yeah. So for
Yeah.
her to do that and still sound amazing, yeah, I give Toni Braxton a lot of love, a lot of credit.
Everybody want to call
And
their
so
boyfriend. Why?
let me
You
let me
not
tell you
at
let me tell
home.
you one for vocal. What
Okay,
about
give it to me.
Shantae Moore? Shantae Moore.
That's another one.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
yes. Her range is ridiculous. Would you
Yes.
put her over Kiki Wyatt?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, I would not being funny. I would
Yeah.
put them head to head. I don't know who could take out the other one because she has higher octaves. She can go higher,
Yeah.
but she can't go as low as Kiki. So she missed out on that whole range. So it's almost like they kind of like they should work together, but Kiki bet. Oops, she crazy.
Someone in here put Ariana Grande.
No.
I know. I said I don't think they R&B. Yeah, yeah. I'm
I am
looking in
screaming.
the
She said
thread.
no.
She
She
didn't
said
get
no.
what it is. Yeah.
No.
Okay. So this was fun. I got one more thing. Let me see if I look at my list. Yep. One more thing that I'm going to do. But before I do that, let's go here. We know all of the Nisha's picks, but if we've forgotten, let's go through it real quick. I'm going to have Nisha tell you her starting five, her point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center, real quick. Then T is going to say who's hers is. And then in the thread, you're going to start voting. Team Nisha, and you can say NISHA, Team Tia, TIA. So, real quick, Nisha, tell us who's your starting five. Give us the five.
We're gonna go with Whitney. We're gonna go Mariah Carey. We're gonna go with Janet Jackson, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right.
And then Aretha Franklin and what was I forgot what was my last one? Did I say Beyonce?
You did not. You didn't say Beyonce yet.
Beyonce.
And I
Then
think
they
it
not
was.
in
I
order.
think your small forward was Beyonce. Power forward was Janet Jackson, and then Aretha was your center. So, yep, you're
Yes.
spot on. All right. So, did everybody out there hear Nisha's starting five? So now let's go to Tia. Tia, one more time. Give us your starting five. Give us your five picks.
My point guard was Kiki Wyatt. My shooting guard was Brandy. My small forward was Anita Baker. My power forward was Fantasia, and my center was Whitney.
Okay, another strong five. Strong five. So I see people still putting out some other vocalists. I love it. They're putting some other vocalists out there. Some of them I don't even know, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Malaya Kelly. Malaya. Anyone heard of Malaya Kelly?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I got to touch up on that, Tracy. I got to see who Malaya is. I'm sure she's really good. I just don't know who she is. Oh, I see some others out there putting Malaya. We're gonna have to look her up, see who Malaya is. All right. So real quick, now let's say, are you going with Team Nisha, Team Tia? Now it's on you. Start going out there and voting. Team Nisha, Team Tia. Let's see. We're gonna give it a little bit of time to see who's with Team Nisha, who's with Team Tia, so that we can select who the winner of today's Dean's List Starting Five Challenge. And while they're putting it in the thread, who are some other people, Nisha and Tia, that we left off this list?
Monica.
I'll say who I'm
Monica.
liking.
That
Right?
is one. You're right. Monica wasn't on the list. You're right.
Monica.
Yes, she was not on the list. She should be an honorable mention. She should be on the list. Tia.
Hitmaker.
I know
Absolutely.
you. She should be an honorable mention, Tia. You put the
Hitmaker.
face up like she shouldn't be an honorable. That she should be an
Yes.
honorable
No,
mention.
I was thinking she gets
Okay.
Hitmaker. I can see that.
Okay. What about Roberta Flack? You don't know who that is. Okay. She was with Donny
No, I love
Hathaway,
her.
and a lot of the songs, like you would know a lot of her songs.
Oh, what is that? I don't know. Something's in my heart. Michelet.
Oh, that's another one.
Mm,
Now, I wasn't a fan of
mm,
hers, but I know that people loved her.
I don't like,
mm,
but it's
mm.
crazy because I thought about Tina Marie, but
Yeah, I know people love her too. But I don't know was she considered
We had-
R&B?
that's what I'm saying. Like, but if we was talking about as far as stage presence, just like with Tina Turner, you get what I'm saying? Like when she come out and start rapping,
Yeah.
everybody gonna be looking like, what? You get like
I'm seeing a lot of Tia, but I'm seeing a lot of Nisha, so I know that the
You know
producers
who I
looking through it.
liked that I think was underrated? Tidra
Who's that?
Moses. Tidra Moses.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Look
If
at
you
her.
don't know, just pull up the album Complex Simplicity and play, and you will fall in love.
got you.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me think of some more in my head. Let's see. Who was some other heavy hitters? 90s,
Eh,
80s.
We said
Ashanti.
Minnie Riperton, right?
Say it again.
Did we say Minnie Riperton?
Nope. Did not.
I don't know what it is. Y'all
Nope,
take
that's
me.
another good one.
Y'all
Ashanti,
take me back.
I guess if you say performer, I'm not a fan of her vocally.
Yeah, she's
Ashanti. I've heard her live sing, and she's not great for me as a live vocalist.
yeah. Well, I know about like Keisha Cole, you know what I mean? But hell,
Yeah.
she ain't that you
Yep. Keisha
lyric.
Cole got some hits too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she got hits, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I don't know what she sounds like live.
Horrible.
Okay. Well, at least you know.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage.
I love it.
What else? Who else? Can't say
Yeah.
Betty. Can't say Betty because Betty started talking crazy.
Betty Wright. Yeah. Betty Wright. Old poor
But
Betty
she
Wright.
got hits though.
R.I.P.
But she
She
got
did.
hits. She got little hits.
Yes. And I think to what Tia was saying earlier, you can't put Angie Stone in there because she probably, you would say, is more
Neo
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 soul.
soul.
soul than she kind of created, honestly,
But
more
but
original.
wait a minute. Here's a caveat. Angie Stone started out R&B.
True.
Way
Yeah.
back in the day, she started out R&B when she was in the group, and then she went to rapping a little bit in the group, and then she broke out the neo soul. So you could put her in if you want.
Okay. We could put her in there. Okay. Um, man, those are some, y'all got some good heavy hitters in there. All right. So they're still going. Like, they're still putting it in there. Who
I was
they're,
about to say who would be for the culture? Like what other for the culture? I feel like that was it.
yeah, yeah, y'all
Aaliyah.
hit the heavy ones. And I
Yeah.
was glad that you all brought Aaliyah because she was the big one that I had circled. Like, if she doesn't get mentioned in this, I was like, oh man, I'm about to have a conversation with them if they left Aaliyah off.
Nah, I just didn't put her because of, it was cut short. You know what I
It
mean? But
was.
I'm thinking like, bro. Oh, do you do like groups, like R&B groups as well, or
We could talk through it. Like, while they're still voting, we could talk through it because then you would kind of put Coco in there because SWV with Coco, and she was a heavy hitter. She could sing.
Yes.
yeah,
I thought about her for vocal range because she has a lot of octaves too. The
Yeah,
only thing that stopped me was as soon as she left the group, she went to gospel.
she did. She
yeah,
did. There's a like R&B, like most of your R&B singers started in gospel anyway. So
True.
it's like most
yeah,
of them sing gospel or have sang gospel. But Coco, yes, definitely a heavy
yeah.
hitter. Who are some other groups that you would think of?
I would say TLC as far as with the popular, like it goes back with, and the reason why I say that is because the culture goes back with Aaliyah. You know, they put the baggy clothes on. You get what I'm
Okay,
saying? They had the 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 influence on them. You know what I mean? Especially with Left Eye. You know, with the rapping and everything. Just so that's what.
I like it. No, I like it. Even though vocally, I don't think any of them were,
Yeah,
yeah,
horrible.
great vocally. They were entertainers though.
Yeah,
They
so
were all
that why I say
entertainers.
cultural.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Now I would say for the point guard, I would do Escape.
Escape. See, I don't know as much about Escape as I probably should. I see your eyes, Tia. I see them.
Mhm.
The eyes looking.
Yeah. Oh, somebody said Madonna, Dolly Parton, Billie Eilish. Hmm.
Mm,
Madonna?
mm,
Somebody said One Direction. I don't know.
mm. Madonna wasn't R&B.
Right.
What was she? It was pop, right?
I would say if you had to pick, it probably would be pop more than anything else.
Yeah. Mm.
Like, yeah, I can't think
You know
of.
who I am liking now though? Who I
Yes, that
think
is
should
one.
kind of be
Hold on.
there?
Tamia
Who?
was on my mind, and we didn't say
Oh,
Tamia. Yeah,
yeah. To me, it
Who?
would be
Oh,
Tamia.
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 Yeah, Tamia.
I didn't even think about her. Yeah, I
I
like
guess
it.
the only reason why I wouldn't say Tamia, because, and it's me personally, I guess I'm still young. I only know Still and I'm So Into You.
Yeah. Stranger in My House or Stranger in My, yeah, I think it's a Stranger in My House
Oh,
on
Not
but
there.
being
yeah.
funny. Put the album on and press play.
Okay.
Just put the album on and press
Yeah,
play.
Tamia.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's another good one.
I think I don't like Tamia because I don't know how to do the dance.
Yes. That dance is cold though. Everybody that does it, that's a cold dance.
I've been a twist
Now
my ankle trying to
she
get up
will
there.
get points for the culture for that because that carried the whole summer. That dance
Yeah.
carried the whole summer.
It did. It did. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is while we're tallying up, if you're voting, you keep voting. We're going to tally all of them up so we can announce who the winner is. Then the other thing is, I wanted to do one more thing for all of the followers, everyone that's still logged in, that's still watching, is who can name the most challenges that the Dean's List platform has given $1,000 to. There's been 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just stick with 4. So let's say 4 challenges. There's been more, but we're going to stick with 4 challenges that $1,000 was given to the winner. So whoever in our thread can name the most of the 4 challenges that were done, especially the ones who said they've been rocking with us for 10 months. 10 months. I want to see if you can name some of the challenges that we've had on the Dean's List platform that we've given $1,000 to. So in the thread, start locking in that while we start tallying up who the winner is for this Dean's List starting 5 challenge. And then what we're going to do is after this, we're going to get both of these lovely contestants. We're going to acknowledge them, the winner. We're going to give them some love. And then we're going to get you all off this live. So we're at the end. Thank you all for staying put, staying on here with us. Had a fun night tonight. We got some cool upcoming challenges. So do we have any dancers between Nisha and Tia? Are you Nisha? Well, Nisha just said that she doesn't dance. She said she almost broke her ankle doing the Tamia dance. But do you do any other types of dances?
I mean, we could do the trail ride. That's about it. But other than that, no.
I got you. What about you, Tia?
Not now because every bone in my body is fragile.
Oh,
But
got it.
back in the day, used to cut a little rug, used to cut a little, shake a little tail
I
feather.
love it. Yeah. Well, what we're doing is we're getting prepared for a $3,000 challenge. It's going to be a dancing challenge. But it has to be more than at least 3 people on a team, and they're going to be given a song. They get to select a song, and from that song, they have to create the best step or line dance to that song. So they're going to create a line dance to an independent artist song, and whoever does the best job is going to be in the contentions to win a cash prize. So everyone that's tuning in, everyone that's watching right now, keep in mind that that challenge is upcoming. Is going to be for May, but we're taking in all the contestants now. Everyone that want to participate in it, you're going to get a amount of time for you to kind of put together your best step, your best dance for that independent artist song, and the best dance is going to get an opportunity to win $3,000. Yeah. So I see a lot of these challenges coming through. We did. We had the Bible verse challenge from Nigeria. We had a winner from there. The Valentine's, the love challenge. Yup. Better days coming. Yup. Challenge. Man, you are killing it. Yup. All right. After this live is off, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna look through it. I'm gonna check it out and see who is the one that had the most of our challenges in their comment. And that person I'll be reaching out to. With that said, I'm looking to see. It was close. It was neck and neck. It really was. But our winner on today is birthday girl, Miss Nisha. So, Miss Nisha, let's give it up for Miss Nisha on today.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Tia like this.
I'm trying to clap, but I got one hand.
I got you. Yeah.
Thank
So
y'all.
Nisha's our winner on today. So Nisha, Tia, thank you all for tuning in, for jumping out here. I hope you have fun.
We did.
I love it. And this won't be our last time. We'll have another time. Hopefully that you all could participate in this type of challenge. And then in some of our other fun challenges, for the ones who are still watching. Now, I'm going to cut the time off at 7:19. So if you put a comment in there after 7:19 telling all the challenges that we've done, I know that you're only saying it because I'm telling you right now. So some of the challenges for Nisha and Tia, so that you can know, and maybe in the future, you, family, friends can say, oh yeah, man, you need to be a part of that challenge. We've had a fitness challenge. We had a fitness instructor put a 30-day challenge together, and the person that endured the 30 days as well as had the best results, they won $1,000. We also had a music challenge. This is Sage. the birthday challenge that they created Happy Birthday, and they had to create their own rendition of Happy Birthday. So what you heard in the beginning was Sage's version of Happy Birthday. He did a phenomenal job. We had some other contestants, and that one was, man, it was really good, and they did a great job at it. We also had a cooking challenge to where we gave everyone $20 that participated, and they only had a $20 budget. They had to give us what their ingredients, what their recipe was, and they had to present their best dish for $20 or less. And then we had everyone to vote to see who had the best dish. We also had a basketball 3-point shooting challenge. Who could make the most threes in a minute? We had someone from Cleveland to win it. So Cleveland been representing in some of these challenges. We had people from Paris, from all over, participating in it, but someone actually from Cleveland. I had a homeboy here from West Virginia. He's from North Carolina, but his name was Jason Emerson, and he was the best shooter, still the best shooter that I've seen in real game, real time. And I wanted to see if anybody could beat him in a 3-point shootout. And we had someone from Cleveland that got him. Oh, you put your finger up. Okay, Nisha. All right, all right. So we're gonna have another 3-point challenge. I see. We're gonna see what you can do for it, Nisha. All right. With that said, thank you all for joining. I hope you heard some of the challenges that we had. If you like those sort of things, stay on the platform, stay connected with the platform, stay engaged with the platform, because you never know when I might give you a shout out, may show you some love. So keep sharing the page, keep commenting on the page, keep liking the page, keep inviting to the page. With that said, everybody be safe, have a good night, stay warm.
All
Talk
right.
to y'all later.
So, yeah.